Welcome back, everybody. This is a continuation of my tutorial for the Cayo Perico setups. Today we are going to be going with approach vehicles. Now there's two main approach vehicles that you can do, the Velum and the Cayo. I'm going to start off with the Velum today and just show you how easy it is to do. Now this is one of the few setups that you actually want to move the sub to get you out there a lot faster. Take a look at the map here. Going all the way out here to Mackenzie Field. So we'll sit down. I'm using an Xbox controller on PC. So we'll hit X and move the sub as close as we can to that location. It will do the animation here, and then we will get back into our trusty Sparrow. Basically, all we're doing here is there's a few NPCs around an airplane, and you just need to kill them and take the plane. Not brain surgery here. Basically, all you really need to keep in mind is what not to do. Some people like stealthing, picking off, sniping everybody from a distance. I'm a little more reckless with that. I do throw a couple rockets that way, but you do need to be careful because you can blow up the airplane. It usually can take one hit okay. A second hit ends up making it smoke very good, and it's questionable if you're going to make it where it needs to go. Third shot will definitely blow it up. Pavel talk here. One thing since it does take 3 to blow up the plane, I try to have a rule of only shooting 2 missiles. What I try to do is shooting as far away from the plane as I can at a vehicle. And you can see that white SUV over there. I'll take a shot at him. If I do get a shot at somebody else that's not near the plane, I will. But it doesn't look like... Well, we'll give that one a try. And you see the plane did move there, so it did take a little bit of damage, which is okay. But I'm going to take it easy on the boomies there and take these guys out the old-fashioned way. I think there's still somebody hiding behind this building. I'll shoot him in my behind while I'm trying to leave here. Nope, I guess that's all. So I did get them all in 2 explosions. Hopefully my plane didn't get too damaged here. I'm standing on top of it. Now, if you haven't flown airplanes before, I'm just sending my helicopter back. Services, Cayo, return options, and retune pool vehicle to Cayo. So we're going to send our helicopter back. Now, I was going to say, if you haven't flown planes very much, I would recommend trying that out, testing out before you're doing it on a mission. With controller, it is very easy, and I can practically not do it at all with keyboard and mouse. So, if you've done this, you've done the scope out before, where you're going to go out and look to see what's on the island. This is nearly the same thing, except instead of going to the island way out in the middle of nowhere to a spot in the ocean, we're going to go to a hangar at the airport, basically in the same direction. Pretty slow ride right here. Not a whole lot going on. I guess it would be a good time to mention about doing the when and where you should do these. Right now, if you see up in the top left corner, I'm in a friends only lobby, which means only my friends can join, and for making this video, I'm just in here for myself right now. But if I'm in a public lobby, anybody can come and shoot me down while I'm doing this. So I would strongly recommend doing this in a friends only or invite only lobby. So you don't have to keep doing this over and over for some troll that decides to want to shoot you down for no reason. There is no offense on this airplane. There is no defense. You're basically a sitting duck to anybody that feels like killing you for no reason. And while you can get away with doing some of the other heists in a public lobby, it's just as easy to get them all done in a private one. So again, you don't have to worry about anybody wanting to take out their day's frustration on you for no reason. So, and I will say, the rest of this video is going to kind of be uneventful, but you can kind of see how I land the plane at the end here. And of course, before you get there, make sure you got the landing gear down. There is a spot where you trigger when you finally finish it, and you can go in there at a pretty fast speed, where you even slam into the hangar, and it will still finish the mission, but it will not let you finish it if you don't have that landing gear down. To put the landing gear down on the controller, you click the left stick. It does slow down slightly, has less performance while you're doing it, so just keep that in mind. But you can see the biggest hangar here, the one on the far left, is where it's going to be going right dead center. You don't need to worry about following the taxiways or anything like that. You'll be fine just going through the grass. Land it there. I'm just going to go full speed now that we got it on the ground. That's it. Easy enough. Once we leave here, it's going to respawn us back at the front of the airport. I'm going to call my sub back to this area. And be ready to start the next mission. I'm going to take this helicopter that just happens to be here, make it a little easier to get out there. And that will be it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.